Well, welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Cutlery. Today, we're going to demonstrate the Tops Trail Seeker straight up badassery. Before we get into the video, though, 22 veterans a day in this country take their own lives. Vets, I love you. You have a place here. Don't fight this fight alone. We back to Blue over here with Sport Leo. How do you do that, Scab? Well, we don't break the damn law. Finally, if you are an addict, never quit quitting. So, I have probably 9 to 10 Tops knives. Now this came from my brother from another mother, Kirk Weiss. Kirk, as many of you know, Kirk kind of started me down the path with the nicer, higher end knives and introduced me to a bunch. And you see a lot of his knives on here. A lot of Kirk's knives, and Kirk is a true friend, a true brother. A lot of Kirk's knives are going to be this size. Let me give you these specs. The overall length is 9.38 inches. Blade length is 4.5 inches. The cutting edge is 4.5 inches. Blade thickness is 0.190. It is 1095 high carbon steel, which I absolutely love. Rockwell hardness is 56 to 58. It has black traction coating on it. We're going to talk about that in a bit. But the knife weight's about 8.9 ounces. Now, it comes with a Kydex sheath with a leather dangler option. So, here's the deal. Got some jimping on the back. It's a great, great knife. Now, I've told y'all a billion times, I can make the sharpest knife in the world look dull. Let me tell you this. This knife has been carried extensively by Kirk. To my knowledge, nothing's been done to the edge, and it's held up fantastically. There's some jimping right there. Here's the deal, guys. This, I believe they do it. I believe Tops does an annual employee contest where they come up with a knife design, and this one won it. And you can see why. I'm going to tell you this. I love this knife. Owning 8 to 10 Tops, I'm probably going to be owning this one. It's just very, very comfortable in hand. It has canvas micarta scales. Now, you see right there, I kind of screwed that up. Remember how I told you I can make a sharp knife look dull? Now, here's the thing. Sometimes I do bind the hose up to kind of stress the blade a little bit. Right there, my dumbass cut it in probably 14 different places before I went through it. Make no mistake, this is a sharp knife. Now, if you're looking at that spot on my shirt, that's mustard and ketchup from lunch today. I know I'm dirty. I get it. I sandblasted 9 straight hours today, and it is what it is. We're going to get this one done and head on. Now, that spot is annoying, but here's the thing. Micarta handles very, very, very comfortable in hand. Seriously, this may be my new favorite Tops. Kurt, appreciate it, buddy. I love you. I'm going to keep it. Now, we're doing the Donnie B All Day drop test, the Donnie B All Day throw it at the stump test. If you are not subscribed to Donnie, why the hell not? Go over there, subscribe to D-Bad. He has a great take on knife. He's not as good looking as myself, but you know he's close. So go subscribe to D-Bad. Now, we do the drops to test the balance of the knife. Really, really well balanced, and to check the edge, the tip, make sure there's no damage. Nothing like that. I set these videos up, and I say this every video, but I want to make this clear. I set these videos up so that you can turn me off, my narration off, and just watch the knife and still get a real good feel for the knife. Now, I've said this a million times. I am a novice at best. That doesn't mean I'm an idiot. It's just I'm learning a bunch of stuff. Let me say this about the traction coating. Typically, I am not a coatings fan on a knife, okay? However, when coatings are done really, really well, like Tops does their coatings, I'm okay with it. I really, really am. I live in Florida, high humid environment. Now, I did coat the edge of this with my Eagles Tears, and that'll work perfectly well. But this black traction coating is a very, very it's I don't know how to describe it. It's on there very good. It seems to work well. I believe that this is a 25-degree edge bevel. I watched a video one time with Leo, and he was saying that the vast majority of their knives are 25-degree. Not all, before everybody starts furiously typing, but the majority. Now, you'll notice here it's got an unusual tip. I love the tip. When we opened up the video, we stabbed the tire. We did the Tire of Doom. And I didn't even come down hard. Great penetration. Now right here we're doing the John Peters stab test. Again, guys, I don't bring it back over my head. I do about a 6 or 8 inch punch, basically. Now, I do that one to test the stabability. Now, these are sidewalls. We're stabbing the sidewalls of the tires off of El Diablo, my Dodge 1500 that I had to give away because I kept getting pulled over in it. But these are part of the tires, and we cut it, and we cut the tire. Now, right here with the stabbing, I do a stabbing test one, yes, to check the tip. That, yeah, of course, that's a no-brainer. But I also do stab tests to check the handle for hot spots. Guys, this handle is awesome. It fits very, very well in hand. It's very comfortable. You can see there, got a good grip. Now, we just did kind of a hammer grip and a couple hard stabs into that red oak from West Virginia. No problem at all. This is a knife that I would love to own. Now, we're going to do a little light batoning, nothing heavy, nothing crazy. I'm using a little piece of oak there to do the batoning, and that's an old 4x4 that I've cut up or whatever. And we're just doing some light stuff right here. But I'm going to tell you something. This knife, I've used it probably, I got it last weekend or maybe weekend before. Now, here's the thing with when I do demonstrations like this. I don't call them tests and I don't really call them reviews because a lot of times the knives we get have been used. And that's what I want. I want to show the potential of a knife or how a knife can function. Now, again, being a novice, just imagine what it would do in your expert hands. Now here, I had a little difficulty. It's been a long day, and this is part of the reason I narrate it, because during this section there was quite a bit of profanity, and luckily we took that. There we go. There's a little scab bush crap on. Right here, it's starting to go downhill. Now, we had a quick conversation with the piece of wood. We came to an understanding. Let's see if we can move forward. Again, right here, just some light batoning. This is an old 4x4, 2x4, or something like that. And the knife absolutely handles it very, very well. Now, people have asked me here and there, especially since we're getting into the outdoors and stuff, they asked me about the spine of the knife. Here's the deal, guys. I'm not going to strike a ferro rod with somebody else's knife. I will say this, above the jimping, it does feel like a good 90-degree spine. And if you wanted to, you could probably remove that coating and have a good ferro rod striker. I'm also asked about the sharpening of it. I'll say this, 1095 is one of my favorite steels. Very, very, very easy to sharpen and maintain in the field. Guys, I'm telling you, this knife has a lot of use on it, and it's still super sharp, very controllable with the little feather sticking there. Now, it felt good in hand. If I do a couple different things in this video, and I'm going to try to move more towards doing different things as far as, I make a lot of punji sticks and spears for the kids in the neighborhood. But we're going to actually start trying to take on some more projects. Not necessarily wood carving because I can't draw a stick man. But making some tent spokes, making some stanchions, actually trying to do some stuff. This is one of my favorite tests here. It's quite simply the zip tie test. 9 times out of 10, guys, I try to do tests that you'll do every single day at your house. I can count probably 2 or 3 times this week I've had to cut zip ties at work. This is also a good way. It puts a little stress on the edge. Absolutely zero problem. No problem. This knife right here held up fantastically through this whole process. And again, guys, you'll see me from time to time just pick stuff up. We'll do a little feather sticking, but sometimes we just try to do some long slicing as well. Some different cuts to show you some different angles. I got all kind of wood out there too. It's not just all busted up 4x4s. There's some petrified fat wood out there, there's some fat wood. There's some petrified firewood out there from Home Depot. There's some oak out there. There's just a lot of different. There's a lot of hackenberry, hackbush, however the hell you say it, out there. So I like doing a lot of this stuff just to show you some different stuff. Right here, we're making kind of a homemade tent stake or tent pole or something. And that's kind of what I was talking about, doing some project stuff. So we're going to just kind of baton a little wedge in there. We've already sharpened our stake part. So right here we're going to make a wedge, so if we tie some paracord around it, it'll hold and it won't get out of service or out of whack or however the hell I'm trying to say it. Now, right here, guys, got about a minute left. Awesome knife. I do want y'all to understand, I am kind of a Tops fanboy, but I in no way, you buy what you want to buy, okay? I don't do sales pitches for anybody. I do get more excited about knives I like. I've been asked a million times, Gab, is there a knife you don't like? Yeah, you don't see them on my channel. But I do love this knife. You know what you love. Give me your thoughts on it. Give me your thoughts on the shape. I absolutely love it. Guys, listen, if you are not subscribed to Blade Talk with Scab and Joe, you need to be. That's my other channel with my partner, Joe Love. There will be a chopping competition when he comes down. You're either Team Scab or Team Joe. We're going to do some light chopping right here, but go subscribe to Blade Talk with Scab and Joe. Next Saturday, not this Saturday, next Saturday the 15th, Big Red EDC, JB's going to be on, and Jared from Neves Knives. So on Blade Talk with Scab and Joe, January 15th, Neves Knives, Big Red EDC, Old Scab, and Joe Love will be getting together to talk about commonly used pocket knives, your favorite pocket knife. So join us there. Well, guys, my boy Mikey says it best. Never give up, never surrender, and everything will be okay. Mikey's true. I'm Scab. You're not. The Trail Seeker. Badass, son. I'm gone.